Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to our special Sunday talk show. So, today we have with us a very special guest who is about to talk about a very special project. So, who is this guest? Well, he is someone who is a global traveling preacher, a senior sannyasi monk. He is a beloved disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And just a year ago, a little over a year ago, he received his sannyasa diksha from His Holiness Vedavyasa Priya Swami Maharaj. He is serving as the president of two ISKCON temples, ISKCON Mira Road in Mumbai and ISKCON Vapi, Gujarat. And also, he happens to be serving as the GBC supervisor of the Uttar Pradesh East region. So, Maharaj is a sought after speaker, a renowned teacher at multiple universities, including ISKCON Bhagavata Mahavidyalaya, IBMV, VIHE, Vrindavan Institute of Higher Education, Vedavarsity, Bhakti Vedanta College, and you name it, he's a sought after teacher there, where he's been teaching thousands of students for many years and for rather decades even. And also, Maharaj is also so a cause that is very close to his heart is cow protection, and he actively promotes cow products. And as much as cow protection is something that is close to his heart, a cause that is also equally close to his heart, if not more, is also child education. So, back in the year 1997, when Maharaj joined ISKCON full time, this is one of the primary reasons why he joined ISKCON, that he wanted to do something in the area of education. And since the time of his joining in 1997, he has been taking so many different initiatives in this field in various capacities, in various different ways. So, today we are going to talk to him about this special project that he has initiated. How is it going to change the future of our children across the world? So, please join me in giving a very warm welcome to His Holiness Bhakti Padma Saurabh Pracharak Swami Maharaj, who was formerly His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranams, Jai Srila Prabhupada. So, Maharaj, I would like to start this talk show by a very powerful quote by our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So, Maharaj, this quote is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto number 4, chapter number 12, Shloka 23. So, where Prabhupada is saying it is necessary for the leaders of the Krishna consciousness movement to will not become hippies or spoiled children of society. Rather, they can all become devotees of the Lord. The face of the world will then change automatically. The 108 temples that he established, the millions of books that were distributed, Srila Prabhupada is giving such a powerful call that leaders of Krishna consciousness movement must establish educational institutions around the world to train children from a very young age. So the question is, Maharaj, so why do you think of the multiple causes that Prabhupada was having the heart for? Why is he giving such extraordinary emphasis on education in specific?
Education is life. If you don't have education, then you are an animal.
Mhm.
Do you find the dogs and the pigs sending their children to the school? They're educating them? No. So, as a human, the prime necessity of every human is education. In this, and that is the reason Srila Prabhupada emphasized this.
Mhm.
If we are not educated, then we are as good as animals. So, if you want to create a city, the first thing is you create a school. You establish a school, education center. Then the whole
Maharaj,
city
sorry
is
to,
centered around.
Sorry for interrupting you, Maharaj. We just lost you for a few seconds there. For the benefit of the audience, if you could kindly repeat what you just said, Maharaj.
That is what, in a sense, for human, education is important. In other sense, education actually, human life starts when you're educated or when you start your education. That is why Srila Prabhupada emphasized on education. The whole movement of ISKCON is to educate people in general, in all sorts of life, in all different fields of life,
Mhm,
so that the overall development. Panchakosha Vijnana, the Sikshavalli in the Upanishads, uh, which talks about, Taittiriya Upanishad talks about development in all the areas of human existence,
mhm,
which is known as Panchakosha Vijnana, the Annamaya Kosha, then comes the Pranamaya Kosha, then comes the Jnanamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha.
mhm.
So this comes in the Sikshavalli part of the Upanishad. That means the whole Upanishads, they are talking about a holistic development of a human life, of a human being, of a child, right from its birth. Yes.
So, Maharaj, clearly, Prabhupada's call to the leaders of Krishna consciousness movement, one of the strong things that he's telling is start educational institutions. And you yourself, being the visionary leader, I know since the time of your joining back in 1997, which is almost 3 decades now, looking back. So, in different capacities, you have already been addressing this vision set by Srila Prabhupada. So, if you could kindly take us through the journey, the various projects, the various initiatives that you have been supporting in the area of education since the time of your joining, Maharaj.
When I joined ISKCON, I was having no idea of how ISKCON functions, how temples function, the management structure, etc., etc.
Mhm,
Because I got connected to ISKCON through Mayapur Gurukul. And I thought the entire ISKCON system is based on educating children and educating people in general. So later on, I came to know different aspects of ISKCON. There's Food for Life, there's book distribution, there's so many other aspects also of ISKCON. But ultimately, Srila Prabhupada envisioned one purpose of ISKCON, that is to educate.
mm,
So I thought of having some gurukuls and education institutions where we can start teaching holistic education, not just education connected to the body, education connected to the mind, the emotions, development of emotion, development of mind, development of intellectual faculties, development of spiritual capacities.
mhm,
But somehow, when I joined, I got into so many different aspects of ISKCON temple development.
mhm.
So actually, I was getting educated also, in one sense of facing different challenges, because until as you're educated, you cannot educate others.
Mhm.
So it is not just bookish knowledge; it is also experience.
Great.
So though the focus was on education, I feel over the past 30 years, I was being educated,
Mm,
facing different circumstances. The first initiative which I took was to start one branch of education for children in ISKCON Mira Road, that is known as NICE, Narasimha Institute of Children's Education. Now it has grown to a very great level
mhm,
where many teachers are teaching children in the schools and of the school also, basically on arts and Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavatam, the shlokas, spiritual activities. So many activities are being done. And later on, we started the Bhaktivedanta College, where the spiritual subject matter, the Shastri courses, Bhakti Shastri, and different courses, Bhakti Tadachar courses are being taught. And of course, when Juhu Temple and many other temples, they started calling me for teaching because somehow this is the only thing which I know. And other things also I do, but this is where Krishna has given some potency to me
mm,
so that I can be some use to Srila Prabhupada's movement in the whole society at large. So many endeavors have been taken place, but has been done. But now the time has come that we need to do something very concrete
mm,
to give some solutions to the congregation, their children, and people in general, children in general.
So, Maharaj, you said the time has come. Are there some personal experiences? Are there some observations that you're making in the society at large and the places that you travel that you feel like the time has come? I know from several parents that I talk to, they say, oh, the moment we met Kamalochan Prabhu, Bhakti Padma Swami Maharaj, he said, first take your child out of the slaughterhouse. Do homeschooling. Many parents have told me this.
Yes. Srila Prabhupada clearly told the schools and colleges these days they are slaughterhouses.
Mhm.
And this is not a lesser truth. Uh, then the other statements of Prabhupada, they're saying that chant Hare Krishna, other statements that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Mm.
So why these have become the slaughterhouses, we should know. There's a history behind it. The history starts around 250, 300 years back when the British wanted rule over India.
Uh-huh.
And they had a big game plan. The plan was to destroy the Vedic education system, which was prevalent at that time, where the children were trained in all sorts of um, fields and with qualified teachers. Very nice education system was there around India.
Mhm.
Even 2,000 years back, we know that Takshashila, Nalanda, these universities were existing,
Yeah.
and people from around the world used to come and study here. So this land of Bharata is known for knowledge, not just for spiritual knowledge, even material knowledge. Recently, in one of the medical colleges where the surgery started, Shushrutas, his deity was is installed.
Mm.
So the whole world was looking up to India, this Bharata Varsha, Bharata Kanda, this land for knowledge. And what happened was when the British came, they introduced the so-called system of education so that um, we can be trained only to become their clerks.
Mm.
So the Gurukul system was lost. And then the system of education which the British has introduced, that is still existing, of
Mm.
course, because the current government, there are some changes being made. But still, for the past 70, 75 years, the same system, which is redundant, which is burden for the children, that has been continuing. I went to the school, you also went to school, many of us went to the school. And in those schools, we studied so many things which were actually not even true and not even required.
Mm.
And more than that, the certificate which you get that has no real value, even though you get 98 marks in 12th standard, until unless you crack the entrance examination, that 98 marks have no value.
Mhm.
So there are so many aspects of or drawbacks in the current system of education. Whenever I meet the principals and the teachers, they also accept it. So there is a need to change the entire system of education and bring back the original roots of Vedic education. Because people think Vedic education means, oh, some spiritual. No, Vedic education is overall education.
Mhm.
It makes you powerful physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually strong. You can face the world. Every child, by passing through the Vedic education system, can make his own or her own livelihood also.
Mm.
Somehow, people start thinking that once we say Gurukul, once we say Vedic education, oh, how can my son or daughter earn their livelihood? How can they get a job? Yes, they can. Why not?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful explanation, Maharaj. Thank you for that. So, you used a term that Prabhupada repeatedly calls in his purports and conversations the educational institutions as slaughterhouses. So, drawing parallels, we know that millions of gomatas, cows, are being slaughtered. So, there is this big revolution, Andolan going on, right? What is that? Gai Bachao Andolan, so for cow protection. So, in a recent lecture of yours, I heard and I was chuckling to myself, you said Bacha Bachao Andolan. So, what is this, Maharaj? It is very catchy. Bacha Bachao Andolan. What is this all about?
Yeah, when the cows are going to the slaughterhouse, there are cow vigilants who go and stop the driver and say get the and save the cows.
Yeah.
Save the cows. That's a movement.
Mm.
As much as save the cows is important, definitely we are into it. At the same time, we want to save the children. When you see the children going in the bus to the school,
Mm.
just imagine what is the situation in the bus when they enter the school premises, the classroom. It has become a hell for everyone. Once I was standing on top of a floor or seventh floor of a building, college building, but the ground floor was a school. Once the school bell rang, uh, that is the time when the school was off. Means the children, they the final period got over.
Uh-huh.
You can see the children coming out of the school, out of the classrooms, like the steam coming out of a pressure cooker.
Okay.
So much of frustration. Sripad Shankaracharya said that Vidya Savimuktayet.
Mm.
Vidya, it should be joyful. It should be done very happily. And now that has become a burden
Mm.
to such an extent that uh, the child is not able to decide what to do in their life.
Mm.
And all added to that, so the parents' pressure, social pressure. During my time, when I was in intermediate or 11th and 12th standard,
Uh-huh.
if you are not an engineer or a doctor, better commit suicide. That was the situation.
Yeah.
That was the pressure.
Mhm.
There are so many aspects, so many fields in this world where the child can progress and earn good money too.
Mm.
But somehow the whole system is designed in such a way that if you are like this, then only you are successful. Otherwise, you're not successful. But the Vedic education system actually gives guidance to every child that according to your nature, you can be successful in many fields. There is law, there's hotel, there there are multifarious things.
Mhm.
There's journalism. If you are a good ranker, that means either you should be in engineering or you should be in medical. You're taken arts. Oh, that means you don't have brains.
Mm.
Why can't you be a good teacher? Why can't you be a good journalist? So the entire culture has to change.
Yeah. Point well taken, Maharaj. So, what is your contribution? What solution are you offering for this Bacha Bachao Andolan? How are you going to save them from the slaughterhouse?
So I'm not God to save, but at least some contribution towards it can be done. After a
Yes.
lot of manthan, after a
Uh-huh.
lot of analysis of research and contemplation, I came with an idea which I shared with a few devotees, and they took it up very seriously. And you're part of it too, you know that very well. But at the same time, uh, uh, this idea is that the whole world is going online.
Mm-hmm.
So why not start an online school? When there can be work from home, why can't there be school from home? Why can't there be study from home?
I like that. Yeah.
So once a couple of years back, I met one person. He was saying I'm IIT pass out and he's a devotee. I told, where do you work for? I work for a bank. Then I told, where is your bank? He told, we don't have any office.
Ah.
We work from home. And where is your head office? We don't have a head office. Everybody is working from home.
Yes.
Comfortably, they're working from home. They're running a huge bank from home.
Mm.
So that was also one of the inspiration for me to think of this e-school.
Mm-hmm.
That is because I've been telling devotees and people in general, get your child out of the slaughterhouse
Yes.
and teach. You are yourself are an engineer. You're MSc physics. Why are you sending your child to the school? But somehow they had this apprehension that if I keep my child in home, how can I teach all the subjects I had to be with the child, and so many things were there. So now the solution is that you have your child at home. You can monitor the child. What is he studying? What is she studying?
Mm.
And whom is she associating with?
Mm.
Whom is he associating with?
Mm.
And what kind of teachers are teaching? What are they teaching? Everything can be monitored from home.
Mm.
So we came with this idea of SuSukham e-school.
Mm.
It is a support to the homeschoolers
Mhm.
and also a facility for those parents who want to get the children out of the school and make them study at home itself.
Mhm.
We get the best of the teachers around the world to teach them. There are many advantages of it.
Mhm.
Best education sitting at home because you get the best teachers. Because best teachers are very rare and they're sitting in different corners of the world.
Mhm.
And sitting there at home at the comfort of their home, they can teach the children.
Mhm.
Any of the whole world is online now.
Yes.
So why not school online?
Mm.
IIT is online now. There is a course in IIT, 4 years graduation course in different fields, which is equivalent to BIIT, which is online. MBA online. I was in
Mhm.
America. There's MS online.
Mm.
So why not have a school online so that the children can stay at home and study nicely?
Mm.
This is what we got to offer.
Wonderful, Maharaj. It sounds like a novel initiative, but with your kind permission, let's explore this SuSukham e-school a little bit more. Let's start with the name. The first time when you called me on the phone and talked about this initiative and you said SuSukham, so my first thing was this is such a unique name. I studied in St. Anne's. There are like St. Xavier's, St. Lude's, St. Joseph's, and many legacy school, this school, that school, Vidya, Shilp, so many. I said Susukham. It caught my attention immediately. So it's unique, it's meaningful, and it is beautiful. How did you get this idea? How did you do the Namakarana, Susukham?
So I totally attribute this Namakarana to Kashi Vishwanatha.
Jai.
I just landed in Varanasi. I had to go to Jaunpur to see one of the projects coming up there, ISKCON projects.
Mhm.
So as soon as I landed, then I thought of Lord Shiva Vishwanatha, mentally appeared deficiencies. Somehow this verse came in front of me from the Bhagavad Gita. Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitra Vidottam, Pratyakshavam, Dharmyam, Susukam, Kartrum Avyayam.
Mm.
Because I saw a school bus. In that school bus, the children were sitting, and one boy was actually really beating the other boy.
Oh, okay.
They thought, what's happening?
Mm.
Hmm? Of course, children generally fight. It's all there. It's very
Mm.
natural.
Mm.
But still, I felt he's going to school now. What kind of study is going to do there?
Mm.
Why can't they just be happy at home and then study?
Mm.
So the word happy came, and then Varanasi is also known as Anandavana,
Mm.
Ananda Kshetra.
Mhm.
So how Kashi means actually education,
Mm.
light.
Correct.
Kashi actually means light,
Mm.
knowledge, and a seat of learning.
Mm.
People from all over the world used to come to Kashi to learn, not just spiritual subject matters, not just Vedanta.
Mm.
You name a subject that was taught in Kashi.
Mm.
So then Kashi Vishwanatha showed this verse to me and said, "Why don't you
Nice.
name this word, this school as SuSukham?"
Wonderful.
Krishna, this word came from the mouth of Krishna,
Mm.
and definitely, I'm sure any child who joins the school will be really experiencing the Susukha,
Jai.
very inspiration from Lord Shiva himself.
Wonderful, Maharaj. Much needed. So, Maharaj, what is the SuSukham e-school? Is it like a part-time school? Does the child go to a regular school and part of the time they come here? Is it like a weekend school? Like Sunday they bring them for 2 to 3 hours? You did say it is a support for the homeschoolers. So, what exactly is it?
It is a full-time school. It is a
Okay.
substitute to all the schools. Actually, it is a substitute to all the slaughterhouses, whatever you are seeing, wherever you are sending.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not use the word school to those schools which you call as schools. I would
Mm-hmm.
like to use the word slaughterhouse because our founder Acharya called them slaughterhouses.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Because there you are not encouraged to inquire. So
Mm-hmm.
where is the development of your intelligence and brain?
Mm-hmm.
I experienced in my when I was to go to school, if I inquired, I was beaten. I'll still remember that day when my biology teacher she made the drawing of amoeba to multicellular organization. From there, this becomes,
Yeah.
then it becomes, and now evolution. Darwin's theory of evolution was taught, and then monkey comes from monkey, chimpanzee comes from chimpanzee, human being comes. I was then she was explaining it. I spontaneously one question came. Now, after humans, who are going to come?
Ah.
Then, I was beaten black and blue just because I asked this question.
Literally, you were beaten?
Yes, with 5, 6 scales were broken. The scale the teacher started beating. Of course,
Oh
it's
my
very common
God.
during to get beaten. It's very common now these days. A lot of rules are
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that aspect, but
Yes, yes.
uh, I was not sad because I was beaten. I was sad
Mm.
because what wrong I did.
Mm.
Is asking question is wrong thing,
Mm.
and uh, I whenever I go ask these children who think that they are going to the best of the schools by getting best of the education, I ask them to tell these the names of the months. They say
Huh.
January, February, March, April, May, and this is a Brahmastra thing which I use uh, to tell the children that what school you are going to, what you think is education, is totally logical.
Mhm.
When they say September, I ask September is which month? So they say September is the ninth month.
Yeah.
You say, what is the meaning of septa? September is based on the word septa, isn't it?
Yes.
Septa. Septa means seven. So when septa means seven, September should be seventh month. Why are you saying it is ninth month?
Mm.
October is octa. Octa means
8.
eight. And why are you saying it is 10th month? Did
Mm.
you ever ask the teacher? Because there's no culture
Mm.
of inquiry.
Mm.
Human life starts with inquiry.
Mm.
So Vedic system of education is inquiry. When I
Mhm.
say inquiry, it doesn't mean only into the spiritual subject matters, even in matter,
Mhm.
because matter is from Krishna, and study of matter is also the subject matter of Vedas. Actually, the major part of the Vedic literatures talk about matter. Traigunya Vishaya Veda, Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna,
Mhm.
Traigunya Vishaya Veda.
Mhm.
So, science has to be taught,
Mhm.
but the inquiry, the brain, human intelligence cannot be stifled by uh, by saying this is what is the syllabus. It is out of syllabus. Don't ask anything about it. No.
Mm.
So unfortunately, uh, this is what is happening in this current system of education. But
Yeah.
SuSukham, our teachers, they'll be told any questions. It should be
Mm.
answered. If you don't know, study and answer it.
Yes.
So the teacher is going to study more than the student now. Okay, good to do business, but the kind of exploitation just cannot even imagine. Recently, we had a orientation for the parents.
Right.
Uh, One of the parent told, "I send my child to the school. It is an English medium school. I studied in Hindi medium, and I find that my son, who is going to English medium, doesn't know English as much as even I know."
Sorry, state of affairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though you may say there is an English medium school, city bred boy or a girl,
Hmm.
if you ask them to speak 10 sentences in English, they cannot speak without fillers like ah, oh, like that.
Yes.
So this e-school is not just, SuSukham school is not going to just make them study the subject and get good
Mm-hmm.
marks. Just mug and then vomit in the exam, get the marks. No, we want them to be good speakers. The overall development of the child is taken care by this school
Mm-hmm.
because this school is designed not just for mugging up something and vomiting the exam.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of considerations have been taken. To be very frank,
Mm-hmm.
uh, when I went to school, what all I felt I was missing, what all I felt what should be there, that will be there in this SuSukham school.
Beautiful. Mm. Nice. I especially like that one line. Oh, I think you were going to say something, Maharaj. Go ahead.
No, no.
No, I especially liked in that same parent orientation webinar that you're talking about, how clearly you said to provide high quality material education in spiritual atmosphere. That was so catchy, Maharaj, what you said.
It is true. When you started with Srila Prabhupada's quote,
Yes.
Srila Prabhupada said that education for the child is with the objective, minimum objective is that the child will not become a hippie.
Yes. Yes.
He should become happy.
Mm.
There, Srila Prabhupada doesn't say we want to make pure devotees out of this school or education endeavors. Definitely, there will be an opportunity given.
Mm.
But we want the child to become strong in all aspects.
Mm-hmm.
So, the school is designed for giving a high class material education in a spiritual atmosphere, and the child can absorb spirituality at its own pace for a period of time.
Uh-huh.
And of course, after he passes out of the school, there's a whole life to live to absorb spirituality. And our
Yes.
temples are doing the best to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The foundation for absorbing spirituality that is built in the school.
Mm.
Like, for example, if the child is taught very good Sanskrit, because in our school, Sanskrit is compulsory,
Mm-hmm.
English is compulsory, and the child learns how to read, write, and understand and speak nicely
Mm-hmm.
the language called English. So, if the child takes up devotional service quite seriously, then he can speak the Bhagavad Gita very nicely, the Bhagavatam very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So, all the aspects of a development of the child
Uh-huh.
is taken care in the school by Krishna's mercy.
Nice, nice,
Krishna's
wonderful,
will.
Maharaj. Yes. So I think, Maharaj, that explanation you just gave clearly busts the myth that many people may think people wearing tilak and kantimala and saffron, they are running the school means they may have a preconceived notion that maybe their objective is only to make my child a devotee, especially boys. Maybe they will make them brahmacharis. So they may have that preconceived notion. But so far, I don't see anywhere you're emphasizing on that. You are actually talking about giving a superior, better, alternative, high quality material education, actually, but in a spiritual atmosphere, like you rightly said.
So we want brahmacharis also, we want grahasthas also, we want vanaprasthas also, we want sannyasis also.
Yes.
We want engineers also, we want doctors also. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he
Uh-huh.
envisioned, I want to see a time when the high court judges will be putting tilak and giving judgment. See, because he himself was a high court
Correct.
judge.
Uh,
So there is also a desire that I want to see before I leave my body one day. I don't know when it's going to be, but Krishna knows that from our school, there will be at least 50 children who passed out of the school, and then uh, they are they have cracked IAS
Oh, wow. Nice.
because we want.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine a child who has studied the entire Bhagavatam.
Mm-hmm.
How? For English. For English, the child is studying Bhagavatam. We teach English through Bhagavatam. When he becomes an IAS officer, she
Mm-hmm.
becomes an IAS officer. Just imagine.
Yes. Yeah.
The child who has recited Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Vedic verses, the mantra, every day there will be a mantra class, half an
Mm.
hour minimum. Who has done this mantra class for 15 years regularly. Just imagine when that child becomes a IFS, foreign
Mm.
service, sitting
Mm.
in UN,
Yeah. Yeah.
actual representative of India. She or he will be actual representative of India.
Mm.
So this school and education endeavors with of the school and allied education endeavors, it has a bigger vision than anybody can conceive of,
Yes.
which cannot be just described in this 1 hour
Mm.
of a
Yes.
podcast or something like that.
Yes. Yes. Brilliant vision, Maharaj. I can't wait to see that day actually. So, who can join the school, Maharaj? What kind of age group, geographical location? Like, who can come?
Anywhere from a child from anywhere can join because it's online.
Mm-hmm.
Any part of the globe can join.
Mm-hmm.
The remote corner of a village in India, because you go to any part of India, internet is there. It is like all pervading Paramatma.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see internet is Paramatma because it's all pervading.
Yes.
I went to one yatra, and in the remotest part of the village, there is no electricity. But I saw a small boy. He's on the mobile and chatting with somebody somewhere. So it's
Mm.
like Paramatma. So wherever the internet is there, is all pervading. There, the child can get quality education.
Mm.
Even in a small village where a child is a brilliant child, but he may not have quality teachers,
Mm.
even the child can get quality teachers. It has to be
Mm.
appreciated. Many people say, oh, it's internet, online. Any other child is online.
Mm.
Even if you send to the school, children to the school, this board is what? That's a smart board that is also connected to a computer and it's projected. So you cannot avoid.
Mhm.
So just imagine the power of this school. That is, anybody from anywhere can join,
Mm.
any part of the world,
Wow.
right from age of 3,
Mm.
nursery. In our nursery, we teach them Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. Instead of rain, rain, go away, come again, another day. Just because your Johnny wants to play, you want the rain to go away. Just imagine what a demoniac way
Yeah.
the song is taught. It is totally demoniac.
Mm.
Kale Varshata Parjanya Prithvi Shashalinim. Vedic system says rain should come so that everybody will be happy. Hmm. So this is education actually.
Okay.
Yes. But
So, Maharaj, it sounds very interesting when you say we are going to teach English through Bhagavatam, Sanskrit through Ramayana. I'm considering getting myself admitted and learning also. I wish I had learned like this. It sounds very interesting, but how are you going to make it practical and aligned with the current, curriculum that is there? Because they have to get the certification and all that, right? We can't start our own thing.
very good question. We are going to teach all subjects: English, Sanskrit, and sciences, different kinds of sciences: computer science, environment science, health science, all the sciences according to the Even right from the age of 3 itself, minimum required, they should know what is good for health, what is not good for health, and all these things. There's a very unique syllabus being designed. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And mathematics, of course, both contemporary and also the Vedic mathematics, which is far more superior to the contemporary mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the geography will be taught till 8th standard. All these subjects will be taught
Mm-hmm.
along with arts. All these things will be taught. Now, it comes to 9th standard.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very critical standard. In the 9th standard, we are going to teach the child what it matters. I studied social studies, even science and biology and all these things in 9th standard, and I wanted to go for engineering. What good it made for me? It
Mm-hmm.
was a waste of time for me because that is very critical time, these 4 years, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because it is not just good enough to get good marks. You have to crack the entrance exam. For that, you have to prepare for it.
Uh-huh.
At least you should be aware of what are the different kinds of entrance examinations that are available.
Mm-hmm.
So we have selected one board. Actually, we're using one board called NIOS,
Okay.
where the burden of study is less, but the result will be more.
Mm-hmm.
Success is more. Burden is there, success is more. Why? Because the child is studying what it matters. The child wants to become a doctor. Why to study mathematics in 9th and 10th? Till 8th, the basic mathematics is done. Na?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a collaboration um, with Anmol Hari Prabhu,
Mm-hmm.
who is well versed in guiding students in career counseling, and
Uh-huh.
not only that, their coaching, which is the most essential and the USP of our school, that the child will be coached for cracking the examinations. What examinations? Entrance examinations, which actually matters. That is what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Not only they're going to get good marks in 10th, because we're going to teach the 10th standard syllabus for 2 years, 9th and 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So we're taking intelligent move. We have to be intelligent because ultimately what matters is results. Phalayana parichiyate, isn't it?
Yes.
So all these ideas which I'm presenting you, not only just ideas, it's happening in the school.
Mm-hmm.
Is of not is from the experience which I personally had while I was in school. I
Mm-hmm.
used to wonder that if I had to become an engineer, what this subject is going to be useful for me in 9th and 10th. Wasted so much of time.
Mm-hmm.
Study what it matters, and this NIOS syllabus is our board is very congenial for it. The
Mm-hmm.
child has to take only 5 subjects in 10th and 12th.
Okay.
And the other extra burden, which is extra subject which the child is forced to take in other boards, now our child doesn't have to take.
Mm-hmm.
The time which has been spent in studying something which has no value in future, in getting results, in getting admissions, or getting selected in top premier institutes,
Yep.
that time is used to study what it matters.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an intelligent move, keeping all the aspects of success of the child materially in a very great, wonderful spiritual atmosphere, because what matters is ultimately the child has to make its livelihood, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
We talk about values, definitely values will be there. But
Yeah.
if the child cannot stand upon its own leg and then earn its own livelihood when he grows up, what is the use? Now tell me, which school has taken responsibility, forget about responsibility, has even thought about your child's future of making its own livelihood? They are only interested in these are the percentage you got in 10th or 12th, advertise so that they can get more students. they can make more money. So keeping the Panchakosha Vijnana in the mind,
Mhm.
that is development of Annamaya Kosha, which includes the child's physical development and the capabilities of the child to make its own a livelihood. Keeping the Pranamaya Kosha in mind, keeping the Pranamaya Kosha means always be energetic in every circumstance to tackle difficulties, tackle failures.
Mhm.
And Jnanamaya Kosha, emotional, Manomaya Kosha, emotional harmony. Because if you're not able to manage your emotions and you're not trained for it, how will you work in a team and become successful? So the training should start from the age of 3 itself.
Mhm.
Kaumara Acharit Prajna. It should start from that time. Not that, all of a sudden you are after 12th, when you go to depression, your the parents are taking the child to psychiatrist or psychologist, and then, some personal development course come for 3 days. It doesn't work like that. Rome was not built in a day, and your child's future is not built in a day. Think of your child's future right from today, right from birth. That is Vedic system. ना अभी तो बच्चा है, oh, let him do whatever you want. No, 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 this is the time you have to make him strong and powerful.
Mhm.
And this SuSukham school is not only just for the students and teacher, and no, we want to tell the parents, you see, be serious.
Okay.
Your child is very important for you and more important for us.
Mm. So,
And Srila Prabhupada had this concern
uh-huh.
for the entire universe. He wanted the face of the world will change. So he wanted to change the face of the world by this endeavor.
Yes. So, Maharaj, talking about NIOS, so you clearly said that we will follow like CBSE curriculum until like eighth grade. Of course, we will customize it to different subjects, like you nicely put it. So, NIOS, you said that is the certification they will get. Now, many parents may not be so familiar with NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling. You talked about how we are going to get the children career ready. You said we will identify their swabhava, nature, accordingly, we will give the training and all that. So is NIOS, this certification, is it valid? Is it aligned, accredited with anywhere, whatever they want to do after that?
Yes, now ChatGPT is there. You just
Mhm.
open your mobile, open ChatGPT and type NIOS, is it valid? You'll get the answer there. Why I should say?
Mhm.
It is a government recognized board. It is National Institute of Open School.
Mhm.
It is equal to CBSE, ICSE, state board or international IB board. You name it.
Mhm.
It is a recent finding for me that NIOS has its centers even in America,
Oh, good. Mhm.
even in UK.
Mhm.
And many coaching classes around the world, they are using NIOS so that there will be less burden on the child and use that same time and energy. The child can use that same time and energy to study what it matters. The
Mhm.
child wants to go for medical, so study what is required for that particular entrance examination.
Mhm.
Child wants to go for CA, why is to study those things which are redundant? Study what it matters.
Yeah.
Huh. If you have some extra time and want to learn, the whole world is there to learn. But when it
Yeah.
comes to exam, be result oriented.
Yes. Yes.
And we want the child to be result oriented.
Mhm.
And we want to be result oriented.
Yes.
It is not that, okay, we want to just have values and some spirituality. We're not talking some flowery language here.
Mhm.
Down to earth, be practical so that we, we get results. Your
Yes. Yes.
child gets selected,
Yeah.
not just some piece of paper with 98. and no selection. What is the use?
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense, Maharaj. Actually, just a couple. Yeah, go ahead, Maharaj. You wanted to say something?
Yeah. Generally, if you see, the trend is the child goes to the school and then he goes to the tuitions, and then later on he goes to coaching classes. This e-school is going to be three in one.
Okay, got it.
And apart from that, this is from Monday to Friday, and Saturday is the day where very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a special thing called care counseling.
Mm-hmm.
Every child requires counseling, and Saturday is a day where the parents, the child can meet a qualified counselor, psychiatrist, and psychologist who is
Uh-huh.
trained and in career counseling also, and trained in different. Some teachers trained in different subject matters or subtle subject matters of astrology and all, so
Mm-hmm.
that he, uh, the child is is taken care even emotionally,
Okay, okay.
and not only personality development.
Yes.
Some children, if you see, identify some children, they want to uh, be an entrepreneur. Don't you want your child to be an entrepreneur?
Mm-hmm.
Why not train the child for being an entrepreneur? So this Saturday we're using for all these extra things, which
Mm.
is going to bring out the best out of your child.
Yes.
It is not just the curriculum; it is care.
Mm.
It is not just curriculum and care; it is career also.
Yeah.
And apart from that, culture.
Mm-hmm.
There's curriculum, there's care, there is career, and there's culture. See, the fourth C is culture. So every day, 1 hour is dedicated for culture. Maybe say cooking, singing, dance, knitting, um, you name it.
Mm.
You name it. Drawing, painting, sing, you name it. Instruments, you name it.
Yeah.
64 arts.
Mm. Sounds great, Maharaj. So seems like
Yeah.
a one-stop solution for all the educational needs, Maharaj. There is spirituality, there is academics, there is culture, there is care, there is personality development. Like you said, you name it, it is there. So what about if somebody who is watching this is like, hey, that is too much screen time. Every day sit in front of the screen, like that is a valid concern, right? Too much screen time, and especially for children.
So are you not already experiencing it? Especially for
Yeah.
children, they're on the screen. They're already on the screen. Why not be on the screen for some productive thing? Anyhow, they're on the screen for something which is obnoxious.
Hmm, hmm.
So you cannot live without screen time. It's a fact.
Okay.
It's a fact. Now, when they go to the school, are they not having screen time because they're seeing a bigger screen? Sitting far, they're seeing they'll be seeing a smaller screen sitting here. That's all. So even though there's when the child comes back,
Hmm.
is he not on the mobile?
They
So
are.
doing it,
Mhm.
isn't it?
Yes.
Already there. And the world, you had to live life according to the situation.
Mm.
Now the world is on the screen. Now you are all watching on the screen, isn't it? This information you're getting on the screen. Now, earlier, people used to watch TV. Was it not a screen time? They used to watch at least 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, non-stop. Now, our children, they're going to get 40 minutes of screen time at the same time, 20 minutes break, 40
Oh, that's
minutes
nice.
like that.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, I always use this word. There can be nothing best in this world.
Hmm.
The only place which is best is Vaikuntha, Golok Vrindavan.
Yeah.
We can only give something better.
Mm.
So I'm 100% sure there's a better option for every child in this planet.
Yes, yes. I'm glad, Maharaj, that you have incorporated 20 minutes break in between, you said, and looks like there is a bigger chunk break in the middle of the day. So good. So it's not like constantly they're on the screen. I'm glad to know that. So, Maharaj, another concern that is also a valid concern is socialization. So, even I feel like schools and colleges, what knowledge we get is secondary that we can get elsewhere also. But at least you get to interact with people, different personalities, you mingle, you may have some arguments, differences of opinion, you talk to them. What about that aspect, the socialization aspect?
We know what kind of socialization is happening in the schools. I don't have to elaborate much on it. Very bad, and worst socialization is happening.
Hmm.
Just imagine, just it's a teenage, adolescence. During our time, the boys and the girls used to sit in a separate row, and there was not any interaction, even though it was a co-ed school. But now, because of this interaction in its adolescence, how much emotional and mental trauma these children are undergoing, you just cannot even imagine. The parents are thinking that my child is studying, but this boyfriend girlfriend business has started so much.
Hmm.
It is playing a havoc in their emotional lives, and the parents uh, are in illusion, andavishwas. But when it comes out, when it bursts out, then they say, "Oh, you scold the daughter. What did you do? Scold the son. Scold your son. What did you do? Mera izzat luta diya." All these things you say, but it is you who sent your son and the daughter to that hell on the name of socialization. So it is required. Socialization is required, but it should be monitored and restricted.
Hmm.
Unmonitored and unrestricted socialization leads to emotional havoc. So your daughter studying in 8th standard, 13, 14-year-old daughter is in front of you in your house. You know who is her friend, whom is she talking to.
Hmm.
You know who your son is playing with. So after 6 o'clock in the school, your society has many good people. Choose
Hmm.
whose house or whose where the child should go and play, with whom the child should associate.
Yeah.
You choose. You are monitored. If they are not monitored, they'll do nonsense.
Uh-huh.
100%.
Hmm.
So at the same time, just imagine a teacher who is chanting 16 rounds every day teaching you mathematics.
Hmm.
You're associating with a teacher who has the power of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Uh-huh.
You have a teacher who has done that sadhana and you're associating with the teacher. Is it not the real socialization? You want the children to be associated with the elevated souls, isn't it?
Yes.
So that they also become elevated.
Hmm. Hmm.
So a lot of nonsense is happening on the name of socialization.
Uh-huh.
So we are not against it. We are for socialization, but it should be monitored socialization, which is quite possible only in this school. Once you send your child to the school, you don't know
Mm.
whom, especially tuitions. And number of cases, we know that the child goes to the tuition, saying, "I'm going to the tuition." Mother says, "Okay, very good, go." There is no proper attendance there. There's nothing
Mm.
monitored there. So the socialization happens not in the tuition, but they go out on the name of the tuition and then sit in the cafes, in the pubs and the clubs and all these things on the roads. Just walk on the street. Earlier, it was only in the big cities.
Mm.
In the small towns, just walk on the streets. Just 8th standard, 9th standard, boys and girls. They have no idea what's happening into their consciousness.
Yep.
Promiscuity has become so rampant that what kind of study they will do when there's no control over your mind and the senses.
Yeah.
So SuSukham school will give them sense and mind control by which they can study.
Yes, yes, Maharaj. Yeah, I think, Maharaj, in addition to the promiscuity that you talked about, I think also the use of bad language is very, very prolific. I mean, among youngsters. That is also coming because of bad socialization, bad association, and exposure to like drugs and pornography and smoking and so many things. I think this is actually a safe and supervised environment where they study. And like you said, it is selective and supervised socialization is what needed. You have to know who your child is hanging out with, so it definitely makes sense. Yeah, having cleared that, Maharaj, let me actually, to all the audience out there, so you can also start sending out your questions. So I just have a few more questions, and meanwhile we still have about 26 minutes. So if you start sending the questions, we can curate them and we will bring up your questions also. And also, don't forget, in the scroll bar that you see the ticker, and also in the description, you have the contact number, you have the admission form. If you want to find more information, there is also the website link for SuSukham eSchool. Please make sure that you check them out. So continuing forward, Maharaj, somebody who is watching this, maybe they feel like maybe this is a good option for my child, maybe a better alternative. But one, they may have self doubt because they don't have all the answers. And two, there is also a lot of societal pressure. Their relatives, their colleagues, their friends may say, hey, why you're sending your child to e-school, online school, all this? Why don't you send them to a regular school? What would you have to tell those parents?
Yes, it's a advice which your relatives are giving, but are they taking responsibility for their advice?
Hmm.
In India, one thing what you get is free of cost is advice.
Across the world.
Now, parenthood cannot be delegated.
Hmm.
100 people may say anything to you, but ultimately, he or she is your child. You should take the decision today
Hmm.
for the future of your child, for the safety of your child, for the development of your child. Just because somebody has advised something, will you listen? Or are you going to use your own brains, intelligence?
Hmm.
When you say normal school, immediately say that these are not normal schools. They are abnormal slaughterhouses.
Hmm.
I'm just repeating the words of our founder Acharya. Brains are slaughtered
Hmm.
because they're not allowed to inquire. I give the example. The child just repeats October 10th month, November 11th month, December 12th month. But Dash means 10. Nava means 9. It is ninth month. Why it is 11th? Why the child did not ask this question? Because the culture itself is like that slaughter. You
Hmm.
slaughter the brain so that they just listen to what has been told. That's all. Because that is what the British wanted every child, every youth in India to be. Just listen to what we say. We say he is Lord William Bentinck.
Uh-huh.
He is the Lord. You have to say he is the Lord. That's all. If you cannot say God, Rama is Lord, you cannot say that in your history textbook. That is what is written. Na? I studied that book textbook. It was written Lord William Bentinck, Lord Curzon. Some names I don't know how to pronounce them also. They are the Lord. When it comes to Ram, his mythology.
Hmm.
When you studied, why you did not ask that question to your teacher? Because your brains were slaughtered. The culture of slaughter was there. So Prabhupada did not just say these very strong words out of the blue. He meant
Mm.
it.
Yes.
So get your child out of the slaughterhouse and then put them in SuSukham.
So I would also encourage all the parents. Just yesterday, today is July 5th, if you just go to Times of India article, so we see actually there's an article in Times of India saying that many parents are opting for this. This has been the trend. They are taking them out of the slaughterhouse and they're looking for homeschooling. Unschooling is another concept that's coming up. So you can please become more aware of these things. You can check them out. So Maharaj, moving forward a little, fast forwarding, what is your vision for Susukam in, let's say, next 5, 10 years maybe? Where do you see it?
Yeah, it's a very difficult question to answer because more than I seeing Susukam, it is Krishna who is seeing it.
Agree. Yeah.
Krishna's Kripa Drishti is there on this Sankalpa.
Mm.
Because the way things have unfolded in the past month or a month and a half, it was
Yes.
May 25th or so. I
Correct.
landed in, and May 24th, I suppose it was May 24th in Kashi Vishwanatha, mm, in Banaras. And now today it is what? Uh,
July 5th.
July,
5th.
July 5th. It is how much?
1 month, 10
Uh, 40 days.
days. Yeah.
So the kind of appreciation which many people are giving, especially I was moved when one old lady who is not a devotee as such connected
Yeah.
to ISKCON just attended one of satsang program. She came and told me this is what is very much required. I regret I could not attend the school because now
Uh,
I'm old. I regret that I could not send my children to the school because now they are grown up. Definitely, I want to send my grandson or granddaughter who is going
oh,
to take birth to the school.
nice. Hmm.
So many people, they say, this is what we needed. And some leaders in our movement, in ISKCON, they said that, oh, this is what we are thinking of doing. You already started. I'm so happy with this, satisfied with this appreciation. And this shows that it is Krishna's desire. It is Krishna who's having his Kripa Drishti. He is seeing his school. And
Hmm.
Krishna is unlimited. So he can take this school to unlimited level.
Oh, nice.
And the scope, unlimited scope, because it is Krishna is all pervading, internet is all pervading. If you open a school with an infrastructure, how much, what is the capacity? 500
Hmm.
students, 1,000 students, maybe 5,000 students. If you just put them, cram them like
Hmm.
the hen in the in the starter houses. Uh, but this is unlimited. Internet is unlimited, and teachers are also unlimited. Students can also be unlimited, and Krishna is unlimited.
Jai.
So there will be a uh, app which the child has to download. There will be a student login, then the teachers login, and also the parents login, and everything can be monitored on the dashboard.
Yeah.
Like WhatsApp is being downloaded in millions and billions, isn't it?
Hmm.
From anywhere around the world.
Hmm.
The same way, they just have to download the app and then go to the students login and then see the class. And if they could not understand some part of the class, it is there in the cloud. Just see it again. It is not possible in a regular school. And more importantly, every day, whatever the child has learned during morning 9 o'clock till 1:45 that session,
Oh.
every day there will be tuition for it. There will be revision for it.
Hmm.
So no need to send your child to the tuition. Just imagine, child goes to school and come back, or that you have to drop and come back. Again, you have to go bring them back. Again, drop child to the tuition, bring them back. Again, go and bring them back. What is this? Just everything, one stop solution for
Hmm.
all the educational needs of every child. Hare Krishna.
Jai. So, requesting the audience, if you have any questions, you can also put them up. So, Maharaj will be taking them. And meanwhile, Maharaj, do you have any plans at all for like a physical school?
Yeah, definitely. There is a plan for a physical school,
Mhm.
but that will be with a specific purpose. I won't reveal that purpose. The purpose is to train our children so that they know the real history of this of our land. They know the values of this country,
Uh-huh.
and they are very strong physically, intellectually, and rigorous training, and they will be exclusively trained to crack UPSC,
Mm, interesting.
IAS, police
Okay.
officers. We want that kind of administrators.
Mm,
That's called Kshatriya training.
mm.
Of course,
Wonderful.
they may become politicians too if they have that kind of karma.
Mm-hmm.
And for all other things to crack your law exams and IIT and medical or whatever the thing is, uh, the SuSukham is there.
Yes, yes.
So this school is going to be some place. I don't know when it is going to come, where it is going to come, how it's going to come, but this
Uh-huh.
is there. It will
Okay.
happen one day. But it's exclusively for those children who have that thing,
Mm, mm,
acumen for getting into IAS, that
uh-huh.
internal desire, the burning desire, so that
Nice.
when an IAS officer who knows the Bhagavad Gita and
Mm,
he sitting in the position in the post,
mm-hmm.
he can take proper decisions based
Mm,
on dharma.
mm,
Of course, there's another aspect of Gurukul. Only Krishna knows when he's going to get it. That's going to be bringing out the scholars in different fields. They're going to produce books on Vedic metallurgy, Vedic, you name it, Ayurveda, you name it.
mm-hmm.
That's also another things coming up. They know the Veda. They not only just they know they can explain Vastu, Jyotish, Ayurveda, and all these subtleties and different aspects.
Mm-hmm.
That's called Gurukul. We name it as Gurukul, the standard Gurukul. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, there will be a separate session sometime about that when it materializes somewhere.
Yeah.
And of course, in a small way, it is happening,
Mm-hmm.
but it has to be taken to a higher level
Yes.
over a period of time. And these two things are in pipeline. That is one school. I don't name it as a school. It's a training center
Uh-huh.
for the Kshatriyas, for the administrators, the future
Wow.
administrators of this country.
Mm.
And other part is the future scholars of this country will be
Mm-hmm.
produced in that particular Gurukul. These are the two areas where okay, first is SuSukham, get your child here. First,
Yeah.
then later on.
Yeah. So Maharaj will take some audience's question if you're okay with that, Maharaj, with your kind permission.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first question is coming from, let us see. It is from Vishwal Varm. Can we see demo class before admission as we have already paid the fees for this session in regular school with 4 question marks?
Yes, definitely. You can have, and you please contact the number, and you can have demo at the same time. Where some fee adjustment is there, that's also we'll do it. It's not a problem. For example, you paid for 1 quarter. In the next quarter, we can do the necessary adjustment because the whole school is not designed for making money, and I don't require. I'm a monk. I don't require. So, but these schools where you paid the money, they open the school to make money. So don't worry about. See, the money is the cheapest thing in this world, and for us, your child is more precious than your money.
Very nice, Maharaj. So Vishwal Varm, whoever you are, there is a contact number in the description, so please feel free to contact us. We will help you out. So the second question is coming from Hardeep Kumar Raval. How can someone in the USA be part of the school? Also, can we pick and choose subjects for our kids?
Yeah, good question. Till 8th standard, there'll be a standard subjects, and that is a flexibility which this school gives. After 9th standard, you can pick subjects which matters. Yes, for US, Canada, and those time zones of EST, and I don't know what kind of time zones are there, MST and Pacific PST, and all these things are there. Yes, it's coming. Just wait till the end of the month. There will be a definitely. Please leave your contact in the to the number WhatsApp. Just put your fill the admission form. We'll come back to you for US also, US, UK, Australia, because it's global.
Yes.
That's what I told one child. You see, if you're studying in the school, you only know the children. So when it came to socialization, you only are socializing with those who are in your own town or in your own locality. But if you join the school, your socialization will be global.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you, Maharaj. So, Hardeep Kumar Ravalji, you please drop us a WhatsApp message on the number. And like Maharaj said, admission form, we will definitely get back to you. We have good news coming very soon. So, the third question, Bhaktin Saujanya 108. How will you help students to stay disciplined and focused while learning from home?
See, I always say no subject in this world is interesting. It is the teacher who makes the subject interesting.
Good.
So discipline comes when there is attention. Attention comes because of the quality of the teacher. And we are making sure the attention which the child is giving in that mobile, what you can play, what do you say? It's a mobile game. So engrossed. The mother is shouting, but still the child is just engrossed because it's very interesting. So I told one teacher that you should be like the mobile game for the child,
Okay.
so that his attention doesn't go anywhere. So because we're going to bring the quality teachers who are having that power to attract the attention of the child, so the child's attention will be there. So that's the key. Quality teachers, quality teaching, interesting stories, attraction, engagement. Uh, it's a fact. The when we when I go to schools and then take sessions for the children, 2 hours non-stop they sit and listen. And the teachers and the principal are surprised. How are they able to hear? Because I'm an entertainer for them. Make learning an entertainment. Make learning an entertainment. Everybody wants entertainment. Why? It's you are hearing to this podcast because it is entertaining. It is something new, engrossing. Make learning an entertainment. Make learning so engrossing. Every child is looking forward for the next session, next class. So it all depends on teacher, and definitely we are getting the best in India. Just one poster was put up inviting teachers for this school. More than students, we had 300 teachers applying for this school. And they're not just, okay, they could not get job somewhere, so give me a job. Not that kind of. Most of the teachers, they were driven by the mission of the school. Not big, and they're all, most of them, they're all well accomplished in their professional life, even teaching life. So they're so happy to be part of the school. And just imagine, it's just a startup. And we got the best of the teachers applying for being a teacher in the school. So that's the key. And and those who are watching here, if you want to be part of this team and you don't have a child to get admitted, just contact the number and then say we want to be part of it. We'll
Yes.
contact you and then see, make it, see how best you can be part of the school. There are so many activities, so many things required backhand. There's IT, there's administration, there's coordination, and there's some teaching aspects. Somebody wants to teach some slokas, they're very good in that. Yes, we want. So I'm using this platform to invite either voluntary or on a remuneration basis. I'm going to request all of you this, tell all of you that this is going to be a revolution, because this is not my brainchild or somebody's brainchild or somebody's initiative. It is Krishna's brainchild and Krishna's initiative. I have realized this thing in the past 40 days.
Hmm. Fantastic, Maharaj. Just two more questions, Maharaj. So the next question coming from Raghav Patel, 22. How to take admission for my son aged of 2 years, 6 months, and what's the process of the same? I was going to ask the exact same question. He did my job. So what's the admission process?
So there is an admission link which is posted there. You just put your details and you're admitted. There'll be small interview and you'll be admitted. It's very simple. Just fill the form. That's all. The form is posted in the YouTube link, even in the chat box if it is there. I don't know how to post it. What is the technology behind it? And there's a number also. You just WhatsApp on that number, you will get that form and fill it. That's all. And there's a website too. SuSukham.net.com. Which website?
SuSukham.com.
SuSukhamischool.com. So that also you have the admission form. Just go there and apply. That's all. And you'll get a call, 15 minutes interview, and you're in. And you'll be trained on how to download the dashboard, etc. Everything done.
Yes, fantastic, Maharaj. And Raghav Patel ji, actually the school is starting from July 20th. It's already July 5th. So hurry up. The seats are filling up quickly. Okay, and last question, Maharaj. This is from Hardip Kumar Raval. Many Ravals are here. Will the science be taught based on the Western perspective or Vedic perspective?
The science is Vedic only. There's nothing like Western. Science is Vedic. So we'll be teaching science. There's not just one science, there are many sciences. Health sciences, 100% Vedic perspective. And biological science, 100% Vedic perspective. And we are going to take those textbooks and modify them and give them the in-depth understanding. Like, for example, you have botany. In botany, mostly the children are being taught, okay, what is the botanical name of this? Botanical name of this. Now we are going to teach them what is the use of it. Yeah, it's simple. You have kadipatta, isn't it? What is the use of kadipatta? That has not been taught. We just have just have to memorize some botanical name which was kept by some Westerner, and he doesn't know what it is. So the use, practical use of it will be taught. Adrak. A child who has come to the 4th standard will come to know what is the use of adrak in different ways. Ginger. Yes. Not just the botanical name, how it looks like. Okay, what is this thing? Oh, it has got some something. What is got to do?
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of research is happening in this area. I'm telling you, it's going to be a wonderful journey for your child, and parents and teachers and in myself also. And yes.
So, Maharaj, if you permit me, there are two more questions, or if you do not, if you're pressed for time, I can ask them to message the questions.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
Yes.
Take them?
You can take questions. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the next question coming up. This is from Gangarani Devi Dasi Mataji 5570. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. My question is that association matters throughout our lives. So we are doing online school till 10th or 12th, but what about after that?
Yeah, good question. I'll answer in two stages. Number one is the association till the 12th is so strong that after 12th, wherever they go in the world, they'll give association.
Jai.
They'll not take it from the obnoxious world, which they're going to see. We are going to train them.
Mhm.
Because every Saturday, those classes are hitting their consciousness again and again, how to face this world, how not to get uh, contaminated by the things which are going on, the rotten things in this world. Number one.
Mhm.
Number two. After 12th, what? See,
Mhm.
we cannot create a university, and already universities are there. Let them go and study. But there are certain streams of
Mhm.
knowledge where
Mhm.
we'll be taking them through after 12th also, especially in the area of Sanskrit, philosophy, education, uh, that is B.Ed, etc., and Ayurveda. Uh, if Krishna permits, I have a great desire to have an Ayurvedic university.
Oh.
I don't know when it's going to happen. So there are certain areas which we want to fill the vacuum, because people are thinking that, oh, if I'm intelligent, I should go for medical or engineering. But your intelligence can be used. You can flourish in many areas of core Vedic expertise.
Mhm.
So we'll take Open University, that is Indira Gandhi Open University, ignore and then teach those subjects and then get them uh, whatever the graduation, post graduation, even PhD, coach them to all these levels also.
Okay.
That plan is definitely there. Yes.
Very nice, Maharaj. So the next question coming up. Okay, this is from ISKCON Global Movement. There we go. Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, Dandavat Pranam. We understand that this is e-school. Is it affiliated to CBSE? What about the children social connect and physical development activities if they do online? I think we answered
Very
quite
good
a bit of
question.
this. Yeah.
Yeah. Physical development, every day compulsory yoga for half an hour. Okay. Uh, Number one. When it comes to affiliation, it is a e-school. It is a home school and supporting a home school. So it doesn't require any affiliation. And directly they'll be registered for the 10th standard examination. And when they come to the ninth itself, so they'll be registered for that and they'll get a number, government recognized number, where they get a hall ticket and they get a certificate for 10th and 12th. So this is affiliation. There is NIOS board. You can do research or go into their website. Uh, this is the first point about us about the physical, and then other one is about affiliation. And the third one,
Social connect.
social connect. Are we not connecting with each other? Yes, I will address that social connect. Monitored and selective social connect is our motto.
Wonderful. So Maharaj, to reiterate, so the admissions are already open, isn't it, Maharaj? The school is starting on
Yes,
July
yes,
20th.
yes. It's already open.
Yes. So, to all the audience watching, whether live or later the recording part, so the school is starting from July 20th for all the kids across India. But outside of Bharat, US, UK, Canada, Melbourne, Bahrain, whatever, whichever part of the world, soon we will be launching for them also. We are just working out the logistics because of the time difference, the teachers' recruitment, and different things. So, soon we will be announcing for you also. But however, you can also submit the admission form. You can also reach out to us using the contact number, and we will get back to you when we are ready to launch for you also. So please go ahead and educate yourself. Go to the website, reach out to us using the number given, and submit the admission form. So, Maharaj, I'm going to circle back to the very quote that Prabhupada we started with. So, I'm again going back to that quote. It is necessary for the leaders of the Krishna consciousness movement to start educational institutions in different parts of the world to train children starting at the age of 5 years. And then Prabhupada continues. So, just like you, Maharaj, being a visionary leader, you are taking this very bold, revolutionary, novel initiative of starting SuSukham e-school, which has global appeal. Now, there are so many other thought leaders in our movement, ISKCON movement. So, if they also, in their own capacity, if they also start varieties of schools like this, I want to know from you, Maharaj, in the next 1 to 2 generations, how is the face of the world going to change because of these ISKCON leaders like yourself, aligning with the vision of Prabhupada, starting educational institutions like SuSukham e-school? How is the world going to change?
This is a prediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prithvi Ache Jato Ragaradigram, Sarvatra Pracharo Ve Mornam. And this SuSukham school is in the plan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Wow.
How can you, as an individual, reach every town and village? It's through internet. So once the child is studying, the parents are connected, and you don't know, there can be a temple there because of this school.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely, these call leaders, they should
Mm-hmm.
start such initiatives in different languages.
Yes.
The school is English medium, isn't it? Now, if we want to have a Spanish medium, we want to have Russian medium. I cannot do the Russian medium thing. We definitely will help them in the syllabus and other things. We want it in all the mediums. Say French,
Mhm.
SuSukham French medium school. It's going to be, yes, it's going to be there.
Wonderful. So, Maharaj, any last call to action for the parents who are watching this? What would you advise?
Just fill the form and get your child out of the slaughterhouse.
Straight to the point. Love that. Thank you so much, Maharaj. I know how super busy you are, but your macro and micro level of understanding, I'm just amazed by it. Because in our Susukam e-school, there are different devotees taking care of different, but you yourself answered pretty much everything. I mean, I could have asked so many other questions, and I'm sure you would have done a fantastic job of answering. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for this fantastic initiative. May it grow to great heights. Like you said, Krishna is overseeing it. It is Prabhupada's vision and Kashi Vishwanatha's blessing is there. That is where you thought of this idea. So may it flourish to the great heights, like you said, unlimited. Even sky is not the limit. So thank you so much. Our prayers and well wishes with the entire team of Susukam and especially you, Maharaj. Thank you for this initiative. Ever grateful for your time and wisdom and the heart that you're putting into this, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Dandavad.
Especially grateful to Hare Krishna TV for really making SuSukham global. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj. Pranams.